Hey everybody, welcome to the Falcon One Shot. On the agenda, Game Corp DX. If you're familiar with games like Game Dev Tycoon, Game Dev Story, Mad Games Tycoon, Gamers Go Makers, which you probably would be familiar with if you've, been around the channel for a while now. I've actually covered some of those games. But it very much plays out to that degree. As you can tell by the layout, or at least the look of it, the aesthetic, very reminiscent of RimWorld and Prison Architect as well. And the building mechanic as well is kind of similar to RimWorld and Prison Architect when you expand your offices and whatnot. I mean, we'll show more of that as we go forward here, and let's actually go forward. I'm going to load into one of my old saves over here just so we have some sort of progress going on over here for you. So let me load into this one right here, which is something I've actually developed over time. So as you can imagine, much like, Game Dev Tycoon and those type of games, you are essentially building a company from the ground up. You start off in a small little cubicle area, and this right here you can actually build, which is pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and forward time here a little bit. Now, if you go into the build mechanic over here, this will increase over time. So right now I think I'm in the second city, so I can only expand my offices up to here. But the more cities you progress forward to, the more room you actually have to kind of build your own office. So right now it's kind of really simplistic. I would like to get rooms for everybody to focus on different things, but at the moment, because I'm only in the second city, there's really not much room for me to expand into right now. This is basically the max that it gives me. But as you kind of progress forward, you actually get more room to kind of expand your base over here. But the building mechanic, as you can see, is very much like RimWorld and Prison Architect. Let me show off some of this really quickly. Let's see if I want to sell and get rid of something here. For instance, let's see. I could do this over here. Walls are gone, but I want those walls there, so I'm going to go ahead and build them again. But there you go. So it's very, simplistic in that degree. And I could actually add different things. Like, for instance, I could be like, I want another water cooler right here. Boom. There you go. It's my water cooler. I want a plant. Give me a plant over here. Boom. Get the environment up. And by the way, these are all really important things. It's not just there for aesthetic. Your little pawns will actually have to eat and drink. And also the environment's got to be a little bit pretty for them. By the way, this is just me. Or does it look like the statue has, its arms in the air, and there's like a little bit of a penis here? Is it just me? It looks kind of weird, doesn't it? It's like arms in the... Here's the head, arms in the air, and a bit of a penis. Anyway, kind of interesting design right there. These guys are really, flamboyant game designers. But anyway, let me go look at Bob over here. For instance, again, this will be the hunger meter, the thirst meter, and the environment. So right now the environment's looking pretty stashing for this guy. So he's liking it quite a bit, what's happening over here. And they will have specializations, which you actually will specialize whenever you have them train at the cubicles. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, we can train some people right now. Good, because I want to show this off here for you. So right now I'm in the second city. I want to train some people over here to show you how this works out. So I think my newer people are going to be Omar and Richard, right? Or are they? Probably. So Omar, let me have you. Omar's already specializing in code. Oh no, I already had him trained. I did have him trained already. Oh, he's already maxed out. We haven't had him work on a game, so he has not built that up, but he's already been trained. Oh man, I wanted to show this off really quickly though. What I could do is hire somebody right now. Oh, I can't. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. This is all for the premise of this video. I'm going to show off how this works out. Workstation, let me add another workstation here. Get on out of here. I want to hire somebody here really quickly. Excuse me, my friend. Hire worker. Let's go ahead and get Set P over here. Good. It's going to be joining the ranks here pretty soon. And I want him to train, right? So train worker. Set's right here. So whenever they come in, they'll have no specialization. And you could kind of pick where you want them to specialize in, right? So for instance, Set's coming in with a little bit of predisposition to art. So I'm going to have him focus on art. And we'll have him work on our first one, which is Photoshop. Afterwards, he can work on Mayans. And then when you unlock Montreal, you will get the third tool to actually, level him up even more. But right now, we're going to go with Photoshop with an F, by the way. So, train over here. He's going to run off and train right up here. Now, my developers over here just kind of hanging out, having a good time, sleeping at a table. Must be nice. Let's give them a little bit of a job here. So, let's go into projects. We're going to do a new project. Right now, I have a certain goal of publishing a medium-scale game. Now, medium games do require 10 workers, which we do not have. I think we have 9 with the addition of Set over here. So, instead, we'll do a small game for now. And we want to do... Let's try a horror game. Why not? So, we'll do horror going forward. And let's see. For horror, what do we need, we said? It was a specialization in... Gotta cancel out for this one, huh? That was a specialization in sound, a little bit of writing, a little bit of art, a little coding. So this is going to be our big boost right here. Sound, right? So let's continue going forward. We will do sound. So we're going to need Alan for that one. We're also going to need some writing, so we'll use Wen T. And then for the backup, we'll just have Leo X and Bob over here work on those. So we have to choose 4 people to work on this project. Every single job that you do, or every single game you decide to pick, you have to make sure that there's people working on every single thing. So you can't bypass, like, you can't go into it without having somebody working on coding. Even if coding isn't really required for the game, you do need to, however, go ahead and choose it. I didn't really pick a fancy name for the game itself because I'm just over here showing off the basics of it. Not really a playthrough, so be it. We'll continue going forward, and this will tell you what tools you want to use to make this game. Again, the higher the degree of the tool, the more money it'll cost for us right now. So we are up to 728,000, 730 now as a matter of fact. So we'll use all of our good tools available for this, and we'll create. And there you go. That's going to tell us right here, the project manager. It's called Zombie Half. Oh, I could only imagine what kind of horror game this is going to be. So they're going to be off to the work here, but before they actually start working on it, they're going to come over here, which is the planning room. Not really a room per se, but it's a planning table anyway. And they're going to come over here and just kind of hash it out. They'll toss some ideas around. I kind of really like this phase a lot. Let's go ahead and forward time here. They're going to be over here like just jabbering about like, blah, 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 blah. What kind of game you want to make? Nah, I don't like that. Look, they're over here tossing ideas. That's kind of cute. Okay, but it's nighttime, so everybody's leaving home. Hey! We just barely started tossing ideas around. Where are you guys going? Let's forward time over here. So this will tell us our monthly report. Obviously, the game takes place in months. So after a quote-unquote day, it's really a month. So for this one, our releases that we have released over time so far has brought us in 227,000, which is pretty good because I did not make a single game this month. But our releases are doing relatively well in the background, so that's pretty good. Let's continue going forward here. Wait for these bad boys to come back around. We still have one dude training over here, so they're over here tossing ideas. Meanwhile, this is going on, since we have 4 people available, we could probably go into making ourselves another project here meanwhile. Although we have all of our best workers in this game, so the one that we're going to probably develop right now is not going to be too good, but, you know, so be it. Let's go with a simulation game? Sure, why not? Simulation. Ugh. We have somebody that's really good at writing and slightly good at coding. Everybody else is kind of terrible at the moment, so you know what? No. We said writing, correct? So I guess we could go with adventure game. Probably adventure game, right? So we'll do an adventure game instead. It's going to be called Gun Flash. Sure, why not? So we need Eddie D, we'll need Brad over here in coding, and then we'll have Omar in art and Richard in sound. Continue going forward. We'll use all of the top tools available to all these guys. So for art, we only have Paint on one of our workers, and Wave Creator, we only have one of them. So we'll have to use those. Create, so we have 2 projects going on at the time right now. Good. And homeboy over here, Seth, is done training finally, so I do believe he's available for another task, though, or is he not? Well, he's not here anymore. Hey, where'd this guy go? I can't. Well, you're training over there now, too, then. Okay, yeah, go ahead. That was kind of weird. So these guys are over here, gonna toss out the ideas. Our old team that was working on the first game, anyway, they're done with their idea portion, so to come over here work on it. We could actually keep an eye on what's going on over here. So the specialization, as you can see, is actually maxed out on Zombie Flash for October. We still brought in some positive results, even though we haven't released a game just yet. But our former games are doing relatively well so far. Let me go ahead and cancel out of these guys. These will tell you the events that are happening right now. I don't pay attention to them right now because we're doing relatively fine. Plus, I'm trying to focus on just showing you the mechanics of this over here. How are you doing with the training set? Pretty good? Alrighty. How's the Zombie Flash game coming along, guys? Almost there, huh? Almost maxed out on it. We have the awards coming up in 1 month. Hey, can we get Zombie Flash out before that actually happens, guys? I would like to actually win an award with Zombie Flash over here. Yeah, man. So that would be a good project. We're almost done with that one. There it is. Click to publish. Medium publishing. Great. So after you're done with the game itself, you actually publish it out, and you'll get some ratings. You can see over here we have a lot of good people working on this. So we have 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, and a 4-star from Kotaku. I like the names on these. So we have Total Crumpet. This is the edge of gaming, bloody awesome time, chap. VGN says the studio behind Zombie have done an excellent job. It's excellent. Boulder, Boulder Paper Shotgun. Funny. Excellent. And Kotaku says Endless Loop Studios have struck gold with Zombie Half. This is excellent. Assistant notes, it's your first game, so don't worry about the scores. Not my first game, dog. I've been doing amazing so far. What are you talking about? So that game should be available to us by the time the awards come about, hopefully. So December is done. Here comes the Video Game Awards, and we'll probably wrap it up here, guys. So right now we have a few other studios in the mix of things. This is us. We have VLAN Beer. Kind of like VLAN Beer. We have Double Pine, and we have Intro Sturgeon Software, again. All tongue-in-cheek games. The most productive studio, cheap wage, is going to go to... Who's the winner? It's usually me. I'm always really cheap for some reason. Oh, VLAN Beer won this time around. Hey, good on you. What's the next one? We have most consistent studio. Specialization discounts. I don't think I've done that, really. Double Pine. Okay, good on you. Am I going to get a single award here? The highest charted game, number 1. Employees work faster. Oh, so you actually get unlocks depending on the awards that you win. Employees work faster if you get the highest charted game. Interesting. Oh, Double Pine, baby, on that one, too. I guess Zombie Flash is not being counted? Quality bonus. Highest revenue bonus will give us a quality bonus over here, assuming we won. No, we didn't win a single award. The largest studio is given to the studio who hires the largest team in the industry. Oh, we have a small team, though. We're still an indie company, man. VLAN Beer won that one, too. That's all for this year. We didn't win a single award. I'm ashamed of every single one of you guys. I mean, we're making a bunch of money, though. Look at this shit. View projects over here. Where's Zombie Flash at? Look, Zombie Flash right here. Total revenue 144 already. Barely made like 10,000 sales. It's barely going to go up. I mean, this is going to be a big moneymaker for us. We have another one completed over here. That's the second one that we're working on. We'll do the medium publishing on it. Look at our total income from that game alone. Release that one right there. Information, graphs. Oh yeah, it's going up, all right. Oh yeah, look at that go up. That's what she said. Anyway, these are reviews. Alrighty. Did we not publish this already? I thought we did. Publish it. Oh, I guess we ended the month before I was able to publish it now. Gunflash, 3 stars. For the most part, Gunflash is so good it hurts. A bit more and this would be just excellent. VGN says a 2-star. The game represents everything that is wrong in the game industry. Stay away. Screw you, VGN. Boulder Paper Shotgun says, good lord, it's sad how Gunflash could have been great, but it isn't. It's kind of like Duke Nukem Forever, right? Ha yo. Alrighty, there you go. So I could assign a few more tasks, but I'm not. Hey, there's a pause button now. That's new. That was probably added from a new update. That was not there before. Alrighty guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a quick rundown of Game Corp DX. Relatively fun game, really basic, not really as in-depth as the other Tycoon games out there when it comes to game development. But this one's only like $2.50 or something. It's early in access still, so it's still a lot of more time for development. I really want there to be more of a difficulty spike because I do feel you make money relatively easily, so I've never really felt in danger of losing the game itself. But hey, $2.50, you can't really go wrong with it, and I will catch you next time.